All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the coach's desk. Big up on yourself. Thanks as usual for supporting the channel. And we're here with another big bad interview because we have with us Anthony Cox. Yeah, man, the same person we spoke about who did that season best indoor or as a personal best. 46.91. You know, that is a very good run so far for the season. And it seems to me it might be an indication of what to come now. Cox, welcome.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man. How is everything, by the way?
Everything is good. Just enjoying the new year.
All right, that sounds good. But for persons who don't know who Anthony Cox is, just give us a little synopsis of who you are, how you get involved in track and field, and such alike.
Anthony Cox came from Jamaica, born and raised in Montreal. So, Montreal primary, and from Montreal primary to San Diego, and from San Diego to I started doing tracks around probably grade 6 at that time, and then I'm going pro. And I was at Racers Tracks level until I'm here.
All right. So, how has it been? Tell us about your years performing at Champs. You do some good things at Champs, though.
My first year at Champs, uh, first year at Champs, second year class 2. I got a Cunilla with Keenan Lawrence,
Mm.
800. I came fourth in the 400. I think we came like fourth in the 4x4.
Yeah.
And then move on from there to go to character. And after character, I went pen relays my first time. So basically, that was basically my break.
Okay, awesome. I think you had won some Caribbean or CAC titles, some inaugural meet. Yeah? You remember which meet was that?
I win Caribbean Game Champion 2022
Yeah.
before I went off World Championship.
Yeah, man. I remember that meet distinctly where you won that gold medal in the 400 meters. So you were doing well on the junior scene, and then what was it like making that transition to before me ask that question there, we have to big up coach Peter Kindo.
Yeah. Peter King play a major like moving forward to me. Peter King and Tough.
Peter King and Tough for the tremendous support that they have given. And when I go on a bag of things, I see him Ocheres team go on a bag of things. Yeah, man, yeah, man. Big up Peter King, big up to yourself. Anyway, there. Now you went to racers after the junior, having a creditable, decent junior career, won medals, won titles, and so forth. What was the transition like going to racers?
Transition for me going to race. It was basically a transition by me and Peter King
Mm-hmm.
because we sit together and we do some decision. He was going to reach out to Jones, but unfortunately, Evans Duane, he was actually my therapist from San Diego, but he didn't make the connection with me at first. So I actually went there. But my first racer was I ran for racer as a junior at Gibson Makupu.
Mm-hmm.
To hear that I run at Danish Gay and Uncle.
Yeah.
And then
Big race after that.
after that, I went to, I think it was Central Champs and break the record at Central that year for with Yarcast.
Yeah, Castle, yeah.
But no people did not know it was me running for race at that time because Mills was also trying to keep it in the down low.
Yeah.
I did not need school. Teaching a lot. I have good great training partner, Terry Thomas Keenan, and a lot. And Zane, we actually have a good time. Unfortunately, I decided to spread my wings some more and came to the state.
Okay, so what Was there any what you'd call it now? Any bitterness in that relationship? You decided to part ways because Glenn Mills is one of the top coaches in the world who would have guided a Usain Bolt, a Johan Blake, and a whole lot of Warren Weir, Jason Young, a plethora of talent. Was there any sort of bad taste in any of you guys' mouth when you left racers?
No, there was not. Because unfortunately, I just decided I would sit with Glenn and think I want to championship come to state.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want. You just gotta go there and try this. I think that Jamaica have great talent, yes. Our quarter mile system, I don't think it's basically enough.
Mm.
US check the history and check the records. US have won 400 for
Years.
years. So that's why I want to know what's the difference between the US system and the Jamaican system. Come on, what? It's a totally different stuff.
Okay, that is good, and because you want to learn and see, like I said, the history with 400 meters worldwide, US has always dominated 400 4x4. Junior coming exactly, and you wonder what
What's the difference?
Regine, as a coach, me always ask the question: what different? Let me tell you this. When you mention about junior, from the younger age group, middle school, elementary, them love it,
Yeah.
But what I get to understand is that 400 is a staple at those age group.
Yes.
So it's like nobody really look to sprint sprinting. It was always the one lap. And it is it's the same like in Jamaica where you have a dominance of sprinters. Everybody want the 100, 100, 200. It's the same thing in I realize. A coach told me that as well, and it is something that I'm looking into, and it really really makes sense. People love it because
check the history. Most of Jamaica top 40 Akeem, Nathan, Powell,
Chris.
I don't know, I had some Chris.
Yeah.
Chris is the only Jamaican I should stay in Jamaica.
Yeah, that's true.
But check most of the ratio. When they come to college, I don't know what they're doing up here different, but they're moving. They're really moving.
So you made that transition. So I'm happy to know that it wasn't a bitter severing of that relationship. So Glenn Mills is like a father who say, all right, it's time to go. I wish you all the best and whatever. So when you came to the States, what was the difference? Did you actually see the difference in the 400-meter workout, and has it aided you in being a better quarter miler?
Yes, I did. Because Jamaican, we train hard.
Mm-hmm.
In the US, they train less hard, but most
Speed.
Yes. So about a 500 and 600 hours of training in the US.
Which are the endurance part of it.
I wish I could get report at least 20 point mil to actually execute the 4 better.
Oh, so is a case where they try to ensure that your 200-meter time goes down. So that is telling me that they try to produce a fast 200 so that it translates back to the 400 because they do a split to 400.
Because check you were running 19 or 200 and running 44 or 400. I'm running 22 or 200. I cannot come up with. You can actually jog 20 points go up there for the first.
Yeah.
I cannot jog 20 points with you go up there.
Because I have to keep up with you with your 22.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you're 99, 20 points feel like nothing.
Nothing to you, yeah.
But for me, that's basically out of my comfort zone.
So you're going to do the first half of the race trying to catch up when you're already discouraged and you can't finish strong.
Exactly.
Okay.
Fade away.
So it's more of a speed endurance workout when it comes down to the quarter mile. Yes. And have you felt the difference in terms of your workout? Have you improved your 200 PB
Yes. Yes.
workout in the States?
When I just came here, I was coaching by Sanjay here, and we actually had some good season together. Couple good indoors, a couple good outdoors. Got me running 45.9 for trials. Booked my spot to the Olympics. So I give a big shout out to
Yeah.
that.
Okay. So what happened now? Where are you currently? What are you doing? Because we see you opening indoor season big and bold, you know. Was that a PB?
Yeah, that's a PG
Yeah,
season.
man. Talk to where you there now because
So right now I'm at Capping University training with the lights of Joe Paul and some other guys.
mm,
So we actually have a training group down here. So 'cause when I did just came here, I was training by myself.
mm,
It was kind of difficult for me.
yeah, yeah.
So now I have a training group and training partner, and they're actually pushing me to the limit. And indoors, it was not a big surprise for me because in training, I was know what I'm capable of in training. So I just go out there and just execute the race as how I want, which it was not a perfect race because my first 150 was too slow,
Mm-hmm.
as what the coach said, which is true. Although I came around in 21 and finished in 24.
Yeah, because I watched the race. Actually, people, the boss send me the race. I'm look on it. You know, like to analyze. I'm look on it for real. Me observing it, the first, yeah, it wasn't that quick for true. But I mean, like I said, race execution and race plan is always the big thing. But we congratulate and getting that indoor PB. And you know, so when you start work well indoor, the transition. So what's the plan for this year? Because I mean, when you look at the season, it's gonna be a very lengthy season. You start off with indoor already. So obviously you have a target or an objective. Tell us about it.
My main target and objective is to try to make well indoors thing first.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure about where relays yet, but I'm just taking step by step. But my biggest goal is just trying to make the world championship team.
And how you go about it? What's the itinerary like in terms of meets that you want to go, meets that you have planned coming up? You know what I mean? So that you can achieve those times and keep in the nick of things so you can be as competitive.
Um, I think I have a meet next 2 weeks at Boston,
Mm-hmm.
and then after Boston, I think I'm going to probably Florida to run outdoors, and then I'll just take it from there to see where next. So
Oh,
I
okay.
have roughly two more 400 indoors and probably some 200 to try lower that time, and then I take it from there.
Where you can have a very good outcome. That is a good look. We like that. We have a problem with the 4x4 going last year. Before me talk about that, you're not gonna escape that one. You think you're gonna escape it, but you don't know me go to work. But before we jump into that, in terms of the quarter milers that we have out there, you think that there's a lull in the quarter mile program or there's a resurge with yourself? We say Kimar Farkison stepped down from the 800. Apparently, he's going to be doing the 400. He ran a few 44 split last season. You think there's a resurge in terms of the 400 because would have lost a Nathan Allen, would have lost a Akeem Bloomfield and others. You have the national record holder who seems to be hot and cold. He was awesome the season before. Last season, he never really up to the par. And yourself, you never really actually maximize your potential last year because we know you're a very talented athlete. But where you see the 400 right now?
The 400 have a good feel because Devon Powell is out of school, he's out training at race.
Mm-hmm.
Lights of Watson. So I have a lot of it's just to see if everyone healthy and to see how best we all can perform.
Yeah, the Zanjan Barnes, he was right on the bit last season, but he never really. But me, you mentioned everybody. I mean, you call one youth to name Anthony Cox. I was going.
I mean, I like to see it.
Yo, people, the man start out with a 46-9 one, you know, and him a talk about underdog.
No, because as we see people that think that they actually jump on the radar, which I
Mm,
like because there's less talking to me and less publishing in the media.
mm,
So that's basically good for me. Keep more focus towards training.
yeah.
And I just go out there to just do me. And then when people see me, they be like, oh, he was still running. So yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, this season opener where you're going with right now, he put back the limelight upon you because a lot of people know of the talent of a Anthony Cox, and they have not seen him per se last season. We see here in a few events, pen relays, Jamaica versus the world. You did a world relays and all of these things. So you went to the Olympic Games. Yeah, so I mean, the people know of the talent of Anthony Cox. So we seen this. Some people might be pleasantly surprised, but for people like me who always in tune with what go on, you can't fool me. You see what I say?
That's true. But as I said, I just like to keep it on the
Yeah, for real. But I mean, performance normally highlight athletes, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So once we see these things, we're gonna highlight you. But one of the controversial thing when me want to talk about still, I mean, know the fans want to hear about it. This 4x4 debacle that took place. And we were at the National Stadium at trials and we see where a matter of fact, before we said that, Javon Powell came in an interview and said that he had some issues with his foot and it was all about him at that time. He never want to risk his career just to qualify. So he was unavailable. You get what me I say? So what really transpired? Tell the people and what go on.
Really and truly, we could qualify very really for the team
Mm,
because, as I said, I did not feel good because based on the flight that the J3 provided to me,
mm,
actually reached the Bahamas, it was crazy. And my roommate was Barkley, Karim Barkley,
mm,
and Manny was there. The coaches them say they were out there talking and stuff. They say, okay, we run on the eat. We said fine. So while me and Karim Barkley is warming up, I don't know which of the coaches already have their plans and stuff. So me and him were just basically there for a show.
oh.
So that actually get us upset. And even when went to the national trial, I have to basically do that. Basically, I run like basically 400.
Mm-hmm.
I have to run prelim, eats, and then finals, plus come back for the 4x4,
Yeah.
which I did not get called for the 4x4. I got called by the last minute. And because my coach Sanjay said, hey, just run. Because really and truly, I was not going to run. Because, yes, that year we have the likes of Javon Powell and Sean Bailey.
Mm.
We just need that one of them on the team. We did not need one for the four guy could actually change the difference.
Made a difference, yeah, for real.
Actually made a difference because check the team that they're saying, it's basically a good team, but need at least one guy in the team.
One, yeah, where I split 44 lower or something.
No, I already run 44, so that's it would actually be a 43 split or
Mm.
something,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or 44 mid. The guys that went out there, give my condolence to all of them. They go there do their best, but we did shot at least one guy on the team.
Mm.
And based on the J3 and how they create the groups and all that stuff, they have been meeting before, they pick who they want to pick, and then I don't know what's went on in that meeting because, as I said, I did not get called for that meeting.
That's how to select the team.
So select the team.
So you were selected last minute.
I get selected last night after I finished sixth at trials. And basically I was packing to go home. Because
Mm.
remember, I'm not living in Jamaica no more.
Yeah.
So I get selected at the last minute, and my coach turned to me and said, Anthony, go out there to run. And I was like, Coach, I don't think I'm going to run. And he was like, let's go out there. I said, okay, cool. I went out there and run. But based on how they set their team and everything, the team could qualify. Said we need at least one more of those guys, but make finals.
So why one of them never show up? Because Javon Powell seemed as if he had a very valid reason. You get what I say? It seems as if, based on him interview him though, seems like him have a valid reason.
He said he have a toe problem, which, as what a great coach told me once, they are the athlete, they are feeling the pain. We are not, they don't know what's going through the athlete. Actually warming up with us, and they say feel a cramp.
Oh.
So we just be like, okay, we just have to pick somebody because if Sean Bailey did come out, it would be a 3-team out for Jamaica. It would actually be 2.
2, yeah.
So they call a sprint on the last minute to actually go on there. So basically, that's what's a fit. Which I don't know if the guys emerge was basically, hey, why they make the team? We don't need to do this.
Oh.
So I don't know what's going on through no one. But his mind.
Yeah. It was just it's a sad day in Jamaica's track and field because the people.
It was not really sad. It was really sad. Not sad. Really sad.
Whoa.
Because check the ratio in the 400. I know none of those guys will actually make it. Okay, but check the ratio that year going to reach Olympics games.
Yeah, if you step on ground.
Yeah, if you actually in the 400.
Yeah, man.
No Jamaican actually. I think we stand a better chance in the 4x4.
In the 4x4. So it, but again, Cox, what the youth them say is that, and the people will say it, that they don't get a contract by running a relay.
Yes,
they get a contract by doing individual event.
But getting a contract by doing, yes, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Anything can happen to you in the next 4 years.
So you think so really realistically you guys had a chance of getting a medal in the Olympic Games?
We could actually secure brands, fight for brands, based on the time that we have athletes, because we have 2 athletes already in 44.
Yeah.
And then we have a couple of 45 mid guy. We could actually do a fighting chance. Because even here in Japan, Donkey secured that silver medal. The team was not strong.
Yeah.
But guess what? Is the fight that going out there actually going to secure something? Because guess what? If you see this guy go out there to give up 100%, you will go out there to give out your 100%.
That is true. And normally you have some athletes like a Javon Francis, when them have a button in them on in a different specimen them turning up. Different boots, like supple gel.
Yes, it's like saying you can conquer the world.
Yeah, that's true.
So you got to think that.
So in your estimation, and probably a lot of people believe that all should have given to that 4x4 because a years Jamaica
4x4 thing.
Yo, every games more Jamaica and a 4x4 though.
Sure, because I should automatically be selected
in the pool.
I'm not saying that people who don't do stuff, but Parkinson, I'm not bashing no one. Parkinson basically did not make final. And they're taking Parkinson over me.
But is it a case where because him did represent for run the 4x4 before? But remember them did select you too, then just never run you.
But the thing I'm trying to say, this is what when I talk to a head coach, he's letting me know that Parkinson have faster timing than me. You cannot compare. It's on the day that matters.
Yeah, that's true.
You can run 100 to 100 times way faster. It's on the day that matters. Because people actually do a lot to come here. A lot. Because even the guy that win, even the guy that like brands, in the shot put. That guy was basically about to quit.
Yeah, that Rajendra
Yes,
Campbell.
he was about to quit this year.
Yeah, he mentioned it for true, man.
It's hard. I know that you train all these years for this big moment, and then when you reach it, they're telling you something different. That will break anybody.
That is so true. And I mean, the selection thing over the years has always been a matter of contention. You get what I say? Always be a point of contention. And really and truly, the powers that be need to sort it out. Because, like I said, people want quick because of if you're not in the top 3 or top 2, it's like you know no word. Exactly. And
why I see with Jamaica overall, if you don't have a certain status
Mhm.
as an athlete, it don't make no sense.
you know, so nepotism are go on, favoritism are go on.
Everything is going in every track and field.
Jaja.
And it's happening from the junior age coming up. If you don't have a certain type of highlights in the sports, you don't actually look at it.
Wow. Wow. But you eventually went to Paris last minute. What was that feeling like? Tell us, you're an Olympian now, no? Irrespective of what them say, no? I want to go on. You are an Olympian.
Thanks to my coach. Because he went to Paris to do that. After that, donation, charity, and all those kind of stuff. So I have to give a big shout out to my coach, Sanjay. Because after trying to do this, hey, that's it. And Sanjay was like, well, they say you should continue training and stuff. To even Kemba linked me and said, what am I doing? I said, let's chill. And Sanjay was like, I'll try to get the ticket and everything for you. You go. In case they need you, I shall be there. So it was a great feeling for me.
Because you know, say, as I talk about Kemba, you know, say somebody reach out to me while we are doing the live stream and say, yo, then and just try get a link to Kemba Nelson because they want to is a lady, big woman.
Because basically my Kemba stuff right through the championship.
She said she would have sponsored Kemba for go.
Kemba was basically close.
Yeah, we know so she did in a Euro, but the person said, yo, she should have sponsored Kemba for go. And we did not try to reach out to them, but I don't know, you know, sometimes people don't get caught up with people because sometimes people might think that people are helping you with strings attached. You get what I say? So you can understand if them turn down something, but the person reach out to me, because you know my phone number upon this stream, and them reach out to me and say, yo, if me can get to Kemba because they would really want she go. And is a lady where they everywhere. She end up go to Paris, you know. But she said she want to know what she needs to do because she want to help Kemba. But we don't try to reach out and we never get no contact. Link up the coach and he never get back to me. And then we hear so she met the team. So we say, all right, that is good. And the lady end up book her ticket and gone. You see me? So it was the fact of the matter is that you would have been there, you know. So you're still an Olympian because you were named to be a part of the traveling party. We're running out of time now, but before we go, is there any outdoor time target that you're after? Because you already said that your target is to make that world championship team in Tokyo, right? And you have started out well. You have to just work on this momentum. As you say, you try to be under the radar because you don't want to get distracted. But know that you're in the limelight. You have to really and truly go work harder because people are going to expect that momentum to swing right throughout the season. So what is a time target that you're looking for? Are you not looking for that? You just want to qualify? What is happening there?
Really and truly, based on the years I'm doing sports, then is always certain to put time on you. When the time comes, the time comes.
Okay.
What me and my coach talk about, he said that outdoors we're just gonna go through the field. Go a couple meets, what do. The time come at this meet, just come at this meet. We're just not pushing.
Okay, so it's more about execution than 300 or 100, whether you try to do 200, whether you try to split it up however way you want to split it up. It's all about execution.
When the time came, it came.
Yeah.
Only thing I understand what check and feel, cannot put time on this. Yes, instead of the pressure is on you.
So when an athlete I talk about, yo, a world record me I go offer. So like a Sharika will say, yo, I go offer the world record. A world record, them I gotta meet them because they track fast and them in a ripe. They're basically ripe. That put pressure upon them?
That put a lot of pressure on you as an athlete.
Mm.
Because you talking to your coach and all this excitement. Yes, this is what I'm doing and that. And the coach believe in you. So knowing that you're going out there and don't execute and how you plan and how you see yourself. It's basically your coach is gonna look at you differently.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put a lot of tension in, a lot of pressure in you.
So it's best to try to execute.
When it came, it came.
Yeah.
Because if I realize when more with the record, you never going out there and say,
yeah, for real.
Came at the right time.
Yeah, for real. So it sounds like you have learned a lot of nuggets from a Glenn Mills in terms of the whole aspect of the sports. Cause you use a few quotation from him, and that is good. Do you use some of what he has said to you in the past in a present setup right now?
Yes. Because as I said, why is that racer? Tell you never to put the pressure on him. Just going out there to do what he does.
For real.
It actually teach me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Actually teach me a lot because when I was in high school, I was like, oh, I have to win this race, I have to win this race. No. I always try to main focus and just try to finish the race healthily because it don't make no sense to put all the pressure on you. You have an injury.
Yeah.
If you have an injury that you're looking at about 6-4 months without no training.
Yeah.
That's gonna set you back way back.
So you try as best as possible to finish injury free, follow the the instruction of the coach, stay focused so you can achieve the goal. And as I said, sometimes that lead them pressure themselves real by wanting to get a particular time. But in terms of the qualifying standard, when those qualifying standards are thrown out by World Athletics, and you know, so you have to make that time, then you probably have 1 or 2 meets to go. Does that pressure you as well? Because that must pressure you too, you know.
It can pressure in and it cannot be pressuring because if you're a coach, have a good conversation, and your coach say, okay, you'll be ready by here, just trust the coach.
Okay.
If your coach say, hey, next week you're gonna be here and you're gonna shoot, just trust your coach because it don't make no sense to check and feel like can't trust you. If you can't trust your coach, it don't make no sense to do so.
As you talk about that, you know, a lot of people think say coaching a little waste job.
No.
And they don't know how much the coach put into and to ensure so the athlete is at their optimal, you know.
All right. So and stay with Glenn. Don't get me wrong, we're boys. We do what we do best. We just sneak out of the house.
Yeah.
And sometimes I come in at like 2-3 o'clock. Glenn is actually in his office. So my time I'm wondering if this guy sleep.
Him up a little bit, I prepare and I try to read.
One day I said to him and said, Coach, why you embarrassed? Anthony, when you have a lot of practice, you gotta think about it. Because if I'm writing the program for you and then you get hurt doing this and that, it's gonna set me back. And it's gonna set you back. At the end of the day, I will be failing you as a coach. That you failing me. So I have to treat the guys like a kid, my sons. So I have to stay up late and research to see what's best for you.
Yeah, for real.
Because enough time, I'm not telling you that. I'm sneaking in that house some late hours, some 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. I can see this office light. I look in the office, it's Glenn Mills. Researching, reading, doing something.
Yeah. But what is it like in terms of that now, in terms of being outside of Jamaica? What is it like for you do you get a chance to frolic and all of them things? Or you just training on yard, training on yard?
Alright, see, this is what I would tell everybody who's coming to the state. Actually, don't bring the set mindset like Jamaica, because foreign is totally different. You don't have no friend, you don't have, so try to stay in a good shape and mind, because overseas is totally different. Once you actually live on your own, you got a responsibility. You got bills to take care of, this to take care of. So you don't have that much time to actually party like we need to. Because the biggest thing will actually take a lot from you when you come into the state is actually rent. In Jamaica, you can spend basically 50,000 get a nice apartment, 1 billion. In America, you're spending 500, $600 and getting. So it's totally different. You have less friends, less partying, less things. You think you're more actually focused more on what you want to do, because all that high time you just have in Jamaica.
Good positive feedback on the whole difference. We're gonna close off the interview now because we know say you need a rest as an athlete now. We're not pressure. Cause we know the thing, Cox. Remember say we are coach too, so we know. Yeah,
I came here like 2 o'clock this morning.
exactly. And say that jet lag or road lag or whatever you want to call it. But yeah. So any final thoughts you want to share, especially to a young athlete coming up?
All right. Athletes in school or in college.
Anywhere, just a general thing.
All right. This is what I have to say to athletes, especially young athletes coming in. Always trust your coach and listen to what your coach has to say. Never you think that you're bigger than your coach, because the coach knows what's best. The coach been there and done it. You are just coming into the state. So always into your coach and respect your coach.
All right, there you have it, people. Anthony Cox, the 400-meter runner. He has said it all, definitely, and we are appreciative of him giving us the time. Thanks again for tuning in to another one here on the show. Until next time, stay safe. Peace out.